to Hannah
Escuela school at Hannah headquarters, right?
Yeah.
And we went to Walmart and we got what we needed, and we got some new notebooks and folders. And what are we going to kick off the school week with?
We are gonna kick it off with
The volcano.
the volcano.
Right. We're going to build a volcano. Okay, put it away. Thank you. So, learning moments always pop up. So, I always utilize those, and I use myself as an example when that occurs. Now, when I'm wrong, what do, Anthony? If I'm ever wrong?
Should these glasses be illegal in the U.S.?
First of all,
She says sorry.
I say I'm sorry, but first I say I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I say, you know what?
But then I showed them.
I was wrong,
Now they're all begging me.
and I was wrong for blah, 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 whatever.
Nothing like the glasses.
Which I don't even have to do that often, do I?
Adjust automatically.
Yeah, and even it's just for the littlest things, isn't it?
Across the room.
Yeah.
Seriously.
And then we promptly, say we're sorry and I didn't mean that, or will you accept my apology? And we're always, both of us, we're both cancers. So we're both emotional and very heartfelt and compassionate and loving. And
Adjust your vision from one.
Anthony wouldn't even let me kill the fly in the house. So, anywho, with that being said, I used myself as an example earlier, and there was an instance that occurred, and afterwards, it left me feeling just kind of shitty, and I don't like it. I don't like confrontation, and I don't ever want to hurt anybody's feelings. And used to in the past, I would apologize for things that I didn't need to apologize for. It's like the other person should have been apologizing to me. However, with that being said, I had to make a phone call, and I very carefully that I'm speaking and see if you can tell the difference. And when this phone call's over, then we'll talk about it. So what I did was I called, made a phone call, and I said, I want to apologize for the way in which I spoke to you. Now, there's a difference. Let's just say, to sum it up, the summary is the conversation my son and I had at the end. Of course, everything's good, as always, because I just always make everything smooth and all better with good intention. I mean, absolutely. And so I said, now you know the difference. I did not apologize for the words in which I spoke, because what I spoke was truth. It was absolute truth. What I did apologize for was the way in which I said it, the way in which I spoke it, my delivery, okay? It was a little harsh. I never wear a mask. I let myself be myself. If I need to cry, I cry. I believe it's a cleansing experience. But you get to a certain point where you're all cried out, and you're over it. So for today, I apologize to anyone in my past or in my future in advance for the way in which I may say something. Now, I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I feel like Spirit kicks me in the back like a damn horse and is like, just let it rip. Because, I stated that's how I felt like that's where we were going. So, still though, I just don't like ugliness, and I don't like feeling ugly feelings. I mean, like, do you? So, with that being said, in the future, I'm going to be more careful and more sensitive towards my delivery, in which the way I speak my truth, because that is all I will ever speak. I do not have time to sit here and tell lies. And my motives and my intentions are good for everyone, so not just myself. Thank you, Prince, for that, right? All right, so we're going to make some, upon request, some smoked sausage, homemade potato soup. Potato soup with smoked sausage, but I always put some carrots and some celery and onion in there. And I make it creamy. I do not put cheese in it. I don't do... Oh, I got some chives too. Yes, it's going to be delicious. And I'm going to run the vacuum and organize some school stuff and prepare our space for a volcano. Of course, you know, we're going to... we'll do that together with you. You know, we won't leave you all out on that. So... All right, we'll check back with you later. Probably just sing a song and hang out because we love you so much. Love you, bye. Peace out. Deuces.